Hey everybody, this is Chelsea Schaefer.
And Caitlin Gustov.
And this is The Score, the official podcast of the sport of team roping. This is the Team Roping Journal's semi-weekly podcast highlighting the team roping industry's top talents and influencers through stories that inspire and connect ropers. We sit down with ropers from the professional ranks as well as industry icons and producers to delve into topics that make the team roping world tick. This is season 2. It will feature even deeper interviews, storytelling, and issue-based coverage, and we are so excited you're here.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, Caitlin.
Welcome to The Score, everybody. We're wrapping up round 4.
Yes.
At the Thompson Mac,
And we get to talk to Chad Masters and Joseph Harrison because they just won Chad's first round since 2011 and Joseph's first round ever. So it was really exciting to watch, and I think it was a good round that everybody's going to enjoy as well. Some teams that needed to get rolling did. Other teams had some mistakes, so it was some good watching. What else happened, Caitlin?
It was awesome. Well, obviously, Chad and Joseph, they were 3-7 to win the round. Second was Coleman Proctor and Ryan Motes. They were 3-8. I don't know if you saw it, but that head loop of Coleman's, I didn't know if it was going to make it all the way on the steer. But it did. It did. 4th, second in the round, which is awesome. Third is Luke Brown and Paul Leaves. They were 3-9. And 4th, 5th split is Riley and Brady Miner and Clay Smith and Jade Corkill. They both teams made solid runs. And then 6 was Brenton Hall and Chase Tryon. They are number 1 in the average. It's still early in the week, but they're rock solid in the average right now. That Brenton, like we said before, he's got ice in his veins.
Yeah, just sticking. So it was really a good round to watch. There were some more no times tonight, but overall a really good round. I hope you guys enjoyed it on the television. And so hopefully since you did watch it on the television, you don't need us to stay too long talking about it. Y'all just enjoy our chat with Chad and Joseph. You guys just won round 4. Round 4 of the 2019 NFR will always be your first go-round win, Joseph, forever and ever.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is the night. That's awesome. Chad, this is your first go-round win since 2011.
Yes, ma'am.
Where you been?
Yeah, where have I been? I've been trying to get here, it seems like, and I try, and it finally came together, I guess.
Yeah, it came together. So, talk me through the run tonight. That steer was one that they broke the barrier and roped a leg down, right?
He was super good. I knew he was good, and I was wanting to let him take a step, and I must have skipped that part, because I remember pulling quite a bit. But it and then I got his shoulders, and I was worried about getting him turned off, so he just wanted to be good.
Joseph, was he good for you?
It was super easy for me, honestly. I knew that he wanted to hang back a little bit on the head rope, and the head rope went on real fast, and like Chad said, kind of deep neck, and I knew that was going to make him hang back even maybe a little more, so I had a lot of time. I know that sounds funny, but I had a lot of time to get set up to take that throw. So.
A lot of time to be 3-7. It was a slow 3-7.
Yeah.
Chad, you were deciding back and forth, like up until the draw on Thursday night, you didn't know what horse you were going to ride.
I know, that's usually something I try to figure out, but I usually have a history of doing that. What got me was all 3 of my horses worked really, really good when we run the steers through.
What a problem.
Yeah, what a problem. I don't think it really mattered which one you started on or went with, but I was happy with them, and I chose to ride Clint because I ride him all year. I'm very comfortable with him, but he's hard to talk into going fast. He scores good, and it's hard to get him going. So
Yeah. So you switched to Jimmy.
yes, ma'am.
Do you own Jimmy now?
I owned Jimmy for another year, I guess. I don't know how you word that, but I had bought him to use for 5 years. So
Oh, okay.
I have him through 2021.
That's a different
So a couple
kind
more
of deal.
years.
Okay.
Yeah, some best friend I went to kindergarten with all the way through school was his wife's horse, and she didn't want to part with him, and we come up with a deal that I could use him for 5 years, and then they'll get him back, and their little girl's going to use him, and he's got a great home.
Man, that's a good deal. And he's related to your other ones.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. Maybe half brother, maybe.
Brother,
Yeah.
maybe. See, when you ask Joseph about how they're related,
Yeah, he'll know
it's a
dead on.
different story.
He'll know dead on.
Joseph, you're riding street, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What other famous cool horses do you have brought with you today or this week?
Well, honestly, I was planning on riding street the entire time,
Mhm.
so the only other horse I brought with me is a horse that I just recently got here 3 months ago. Kuzi. His name's Kuzi Up Marada. He's by Cats Marada and out of Pepto Mare.
See how that works?
I need to study it. You'd think I only got a couple. I could study it. Wouldn't be that hard.
I get paid to know this kind of stuff.
Awesome, guys. Man, it's so exciting to have you back here. I'm not used to asking you questions.
I know.
I don't
Especially
even know
about a
what to
day
ask.
money, huh?
I know.
Is that the nice way you saying that?
No. I'm saying you don't like interviews, so I don't
Oh,
want to ask you
interviews.
questions. I'm like,
You better get them in, huh?
I usually have very targeted things. Just ask you a couple quick questions. And, okay, Chad, you can.
You're good. You don't have to quit breathing on me over the phone.
I know. Oh, I love it, Pete. Okay, so you guys are switching things up next year. Who you're up with?
I'm going to rope with Wesley Thorpe. So that'll be good. Be good. I'll miss this guy, but Wesley's roping
Yeah.
awesome, so I'm looking forward to it.
And you're making a change too, Joseph, obviously.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm real wide diamonds.
That'll be fun. It's going to be a fun time to watch you guys next year for sure with different partners. But you guys are still really good friends, right? This isn't like a screw you partnership.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not at all.
Good. Good.
Well, I hope not.
Good.
I hope not, because if it is, I need to start getting my game face on now.
You said you're excited that this first go-around win was with Chad. Why is that?
Well, I mean, I hate to be back here just loving on each other and on the deal, but
No, I
honestly, so when I was a kid watching NFR on TV and stuff, and he was already winning, you know what I mean? I wanted to rope with him my whole life, and now I get to win a round at the National Finals Rodeo with him. I mean, how much cooler does it get? You know what I mean? The 15-year-old kid in me was definitely doing a dance. You know what I mean?
That is awesome. Well, guys, you can go celebrate with your families. You're free to go.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for listening. Caitlin, who are our sponsors and why is it so important that we thank them this week in particular?
Our sponsors for our Rope Vegas campaign are Soft Ride Equine Comfort Boots, Fastback Ropes, Resistol hats, and CSI saddle pads. They have helped us bring you all the coverage of all the team roping all year long and throughout this whole week. Without them, you might not be getting this coverage.
Yeah, we can't do it. We need their support for sure.
Yeah.
And, so make sure if you're at the South Point, if you're at the convention center and you are shopping, stop by and tell Donna with CSI thank you. Give Terry and Coy with Fastback a big old hug. Tell Mary Jane with Resistol, Ricky Bowen with Resistol. Give them a fist pump and tell them thanks. And order some soft rides online because they're not here in a booth. But, these guys support us all year long. They make it possible for us to do our jobs. We absolutely, hands down, could not do it without their support. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night, and we will talk at you tomorrow.